Just going back to this image right here, it brings up an interesting concept in that the moving part of the body is not always the most engaged muscular system. Here we see the legs moving, and though the legs are contracting enough just to stay straight, this is still very much a hip flexor driven action, which are deep muscles and attach from the lumbar spine and ilia to the femur, the lesser trochanter to be specific. But more so, it's engaging the ab muscles. Typically when we do this exercise, the anterior edge of the pelvis doesn't end up much closer, if at all, to the xiphoid process of the sternum, which are the general attachments of the abs. So really, the ab muscles aren't shortening in this exercise, and so we tend to think they're not contracting. Yet, if you've ever done a few sets of it, you know that the abs are still well used at the end of this exercise. This is because the weight of the legs is in front, or anterior, and so, through the hip joints and shared connective tissues, they pull down on the front of the pelvis. Because the abs attach to the front of the pelvis and are vertically oriented, they must contract against the entire weight of those long legs to prevent the pelvis from tipping down and allowing those lumbars to go into extension. So even though a muscle is not changing length, it can still be a very significant support in many different movements.